Before we get to that song, I want to talk about something I wrote down. I actually wrote it on the train coming home from London one day, not too long ago, and about injustice. And this is how I feel. This is how I feel. I believe every day someone in this country is swallowed up by the criminal justice system. Not because they're guilty, not because the evidence is clear, but because the system, the one we're told to trust, gets it wrong. And I just as a side note, I just want to add something, just for me personally as well. Even though I wrote this, the is that, believe me, they do get it wrong. They do get it wrong. People get pressured to basically feel guilty to stuff they possibly should not be guilty to, just to get processed and be on your way. And it does upset me. And when injustice happens, it doesn't arrive with a warning. It doesn't knock politely. It tears through your family like a storm. We talk about cases, we talk about statistics. We mentioned it the other day. 10% is what the government accepts. Other agencies suggest it's more closer to 20% that people in prison wrongly convicted. That includes basically not just they could be convicted of something, but not to all the elements of a crime. So their sentences could be different. We talk about the queues, but strip away the labels, and what's left is a person, a life, a family waiting by the phone, praying for the truth that keeps slipping through their fingers. And I want you to pause for a moment. Imagine the person behind the bars is your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, someone to laugh, whose stories you grew up with, someone who trusts the world to be fair until the world isn't. Just imagine watching them be judged, not by facts, but by assumptions, not by evidence, but by stereotypes and false narratives. Imagine the weight of knowing the truth and watching it being ignored. Injustice isn't abstract. It's not distant. It's not rare. It's real. It's happening all over the world in many different forms. And it's happening to people that look like us, live like us, love like us. The question is, how does it happen? The question is, what would you do if it happened to someone you love? Would you stay silent? Would you look away? Or would you demand better? Not just for them, but for everybody or everyone who has been failed by a system that's supposed to protect us all. Because justice isn't justice if it only works for some. And a system that can take an innocent person from their family is a system that needs to be challenged, rebuilt, reimagined. We hear all the time, every single new parliament, we need prison reform. So today, don't just listen, think, feel, question, because change doesn't start in the courtrooms. It starts with conversations like we're having here on Dreamcatcher Radio.